Good morning and happy Monday. I'm here with the weekly energy reading. I was recording just a minute ago and I had a call come through and lost the recording. So I already have a couple cards drawn for the week ahead. I'm just going to stick with those cards and just re-record. So it's been a minute since I've done one of these, and I'm back with the weekly energy reading for Monday, September 20th through the Sunday, September 26th. So since it's been a minute, I'm going to remind you that what I do here is I'm going to pull a couple of cards, or I already pulled a couple of cards, for the entire week, just to kind of generalize the energy and give us a feel for what's going on as a whole. And then I'll get more specific and I'll pull a couple of cards for each day. So get started with the cards I already drew for this week. We have the Chariot and we have Five of Swords. So with the Chariot, this is a card of movement. Okay, this is a card of going somewhere. This tells us that, you know, we're seeing progress. We're getting some breakthroughs. We're moving up and forward. So this is really good, especially if, you know, we've been working on something really important, especially something that has been feeling like it's going nowhere. This represents that, you know, that breakthrough that we've been looking for. Things are moving. Things are going forward. We're making progress. Okay. This Five of Swords, though, I feel like we need to be a little bit careful, because this Five of Swords kind of points out, like, at what cost? You know what I mean? At what cost are we trying to see this forward movement? What are we giving up by experiencing this progression that we're seeing? So a lot of times when this Five of Swords comes up, it represents winning at the expense of someone else. So it's kind of this card has really, like, I don't know, like, asshole energy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like laughing in the face of the losers, or, you know, intentionally snatching someone from someone else just so that you can have it, but it's like, why? You know what I mean? So anytime, like, this card coming up, I feel like this week we need to ask ourselves, what are we fighting for? What are we working toward, and why are we working toward that? I'm picking up like a little tinge of just wanting things because other people have it, or, you know, grass is always greener on the other side syndrome, greener grass syndrome. It's like we want what they have just for the sake of having what they have. But when we really look, you know, deep within ourselves, what they have is not quite aligned with our goals for ourselves, or, you know, what we want or what we need. So this week, we are seeing a lot of progression. We are seeing a lot of forward movement, but I think that we need to take a second and ask ourselves, why are we moving in the direction that we're moving in? Is this really aligned with where we're trying to go? Or is it just some petty power struggle? Is it just some, you know, some form of jealousy or something that's driving us? Okay. So there's that. This is something, you know, this is kind of the energy to keep in mind for the whole week. And remember that it doesn't just apply to you, it can apply to anyone around you. So watch out for the people who are, you know, going after what you have just because they are jealous that you have it and they want it too. You know what I mean? This might be a warning to be careful who you share things with. Be careful who you share your plans with. Be careful who you tell things to. Because if you're seeing this happen a lot around you, like, you're doing something cool and whoever you're sharing it with, they just can't handle that you're doing something cool. They got to get involved too. Or they got to try to do it better than you. Watch out for that shit. Those are not your people. You need to start keeping your mouth shut around them, okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to pull for today, Monday the 20th. Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. First off, I'm feeling like it's a slow Monday. It's a slow Monday. Either that or we're being met with a lot of resistance. So the Knight of Pentacles represents moving forward with caution. So anytime this card comes up, it feels like we're going somewhere, but there's something like there's a really big detail that we just can't move past. There's something there that's holding us up, and it's not, excuse me, it's not exactly something small that we can just overlook or let go. So there's a big detail that's holding us up. That's, you know, I know that we pulled the Chariot for this week, but getting off to a slow start on Monday today. The Hanged Man represents stagnant energy. We're not, this is a really big holdup. This is something that I feel like it's external. It's an external thing that's kind of stepping in the way, and we need to figure out that little step. We need to figure out that little problem before we can move forward with the whole picture. So overall, I feel like today is kind of dealing with a lot of little things that need to be dealt with before we can move on. Either that or dealing with one big like hiccup in the road that needs to be taken care of before we can move on. So I feel like this is kind of like a message to stop. Like, stop what you're doing, stop the whole process and deal with this first. Because if you keep trying to move past this, you're not going to get anywhere. It's just going to be wasted time, wasted efforts. Deal with that thing first. Okay, so that's what we have for Monday. There's going to be a lot of like checking off little to-dos and dealing with a lot of little errands, and just I just feel like we're clearing the road. Like, we're clearing a lot of crap out of the road so that we can see where we're going. Or kind of like, you got to wash your windshield before you hit the road so you can see where you're going. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this. Don't try to go anywhere without dealing with that small thing, or those many small things that needs to get taken care of now. So I'm going to pull for Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday we have the Magician and the Hermit. These are both major arcana cards. These are both like big event cards. These are, you know, big, major, bam energy cards. So I feel like, excuse me, this damn coffee. Tuesday is a really crucial day in the week. We have this Magician. You have all of the power to make all of the decisions about everything in your life. All right. If I had to sum up this card in, you know, one sentence, just stop handing your power away. Okay, you're making the decisions. It is your damn life. You call the shots. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what your circumstances are. You are the one calling the shots. Start acting like it, okay? With the Hermit, though, I feel like I'm really feeling like there's a need to step away. There's a need to remove yourself from something. There's a need to separate from something. And whatever your circumstances are, whatever's going on around you, it feels like you can't. Like, it feels like even though you need to, you can't get away from it. You can't step away. It's not a possibility. You need to rethink that. You absolutely need to rethink that, because the magician, you make the decisions, okay? If you need to step away from something, or if you need to end your involvement with something, or if something just isn't working for you anymore, or you feel like you're not working for the situation, you need to do what you need to do. All right, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It really feels like there's a big need to step away, to step back. And it doesn't matter who's unhappy about that. It doesn't matter who that inconvenience is. It still doesn't change the fact that it needs to be done. So do what needs to be done. I'm just going to leave that at that. Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday we have more major arcana cards. The Star and the Lovers. So the Star is a card of hope. It's a card that reminds us to have faith. Have faith that everything's going to work out. Have faith that, the universe, has our back, okay? Whether it be, universe energy, creator energy, your angels, God, whatever it is that you believe in, you are supported, okay? Everything is working out for your best interest. Everything in your life is working out for your best interest, and you need to keep that in mind. You need to keep that belief. Oh, excuse me. I'll probably edit that out. Okay. Sorry about that. The Star. The imagery on this card represents, it's nighttime, and that big star is in the sky, and that's what's trying to guide you. So the big message in this card is that you are being, like I said, you are being supported, you are being guided, and you need to look for the signs. You need to look for those little hints that are being dropped for you that, this is the direction you need to go. This is what you need to do. It's there. The signs are there. You just need to look for them. Either that, or you need to start acknowledging them, because I feel like they're right in front of your face, and you're kind of passing it off. You know what I mean? The Lover's card, not only does this represent relationships, but it also represents kind of the different energies, like the different sides of things, if that makes sense. So yin and yang. There can't be one without the other. There's ups and downs. There's, there's bad and there's good. There's dark and there's light. And, we have to experience both sides of the spectrum in order for, it's a requirement for life. It's just a part of being alive in the world that we're in. We have nighttime and we have daytime, and we go through those cycles whether we like it or not. So that could be referring to this. Keep in mind that if you're going through something, if you feel like you're going through one of those down periods, there are ups with every down, okay? And there are downs with every up. It's just how it is. So try not to focus on the down. Look at it from the bigger picture, okay? Look at it from, like, try to back up your perspective. That makes sense. Like, take a step back and look at it from further away so that you can see, like, the bigger picture and not be focused on this one little situation that, I mean, not that it's little, because I know it doesn't feel little, but don't focus on this one thing, because that's going to mess you up. Okay, that's going to blur your perspective. It's going to limit your options. It's going to bring you down. You know what I mean? So just keep your eyes on the bigger picture. And the other side of this is the relationship things. So this can be pointing toward or talking about a relationship in particular, going through the ups and the downs of a relationship. Just because you're in a down period, just because you're like going through a little bit of a rocky patch, that doesn't mean that everything as a whole is terrible. Okay, so perspective. I feel like Wednesday, perspective is really, really, really important. We need to shift back a little bit and look at things from the bigger picture point of things. Okay, so just remember that, and don't forget to have faith that things are working out the way that they're supposed to work out. Okay, things are working out for your best interest all the time. Even if it feels shitty, even if it feels like everything's going wrong, there's a reason for it. Okay, and you are going to come out, you're going to look back at it, you're going to be like, I see it now. Okay, just trust me. Just trust me. So that was for Wednesday. I'm going to pull for Thursday, the 23rd. Okay, Thursday the 23rd, we have the Three of Pentacles and Justice. So one thing that came to my mind right away when I saw these two cards is I heard, let someone help you. Okay, so if you're in a situation where you feel guilty about receiving help from someone, I don't care what it is, I don't care what's going on, I don't care what kind of help it is, whether it's, whether it's with work or whether it's with personal stuff or whatever it is, let someone help you. Okay? It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need help. We all need help. Literally no one in this world can do everything on their own by themselves. And it's ridiculous that we tried. It's like, I know I'm not the only one. We try so hard. Excuse me. We try so hard to do everything all by ourselves. And that's ridiculous. Okay, so stop doing that. Let someone help you. Aside from that, the Three of Pentacles represents involving someone else. Excuse me. Give me just 1 second. I'm trying this new non-dairy coffee creamer because I'm trying to get away from dairy because I have a problem with dairy. I don't like it. And it's ugh, I don't know about that. I don't know. Anyway, this Three of Pentacles represents involving someone else. So there's where I get that asking for help. Okay. On the flip side of that, though, I feel like someone's involving someone who shouldn't be involved. Like, I feel like someone is like, it feels like snitch energy. You know what I mean? It feels like someone is, someone's committing some kind of a betrayal um, by sharing things or by involving someone else in the situation. It feels like kind of like a backhanded thing. So watch out for, like, just make sure you can trust the people that you are sharing your information with. And that goes back to the 2 cards that I pulled for the general energy for this week. Watch who you're sharing shit with. Okay? Just be careful, guys. Like, I don't want to make anyone paranoid, and I don't want to be starting shit here, but like, not everyone is clapping for you. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone is rooting for you. Not everyone is trustworthy. And I feel like a lot of us have people in our inner circles that should not be there. Okay, so just keep that in mind, all right? Like, again, not trying to start shit. Not you didn't. It wasn't me. You didn't. Just not trying to start shit. Okay, so with the Justice card, moving on. This, I feel like it's either someone's being alerted, like it feels like things are being righted. You know what I mean? Like whatever's happening, that whatever betrayal is going on, it's getting taken care of right away. You know what I mean? Like it's like, it's fuck around and find out energy. Okay, the find out part is gonna come a lot sooner than you might think it would. So I feel like there's a lot of exposure that's happening about the backhanded stuff. So Thursday may be filled with a little bit of drama. Just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna pull for Friday. Okay, so Friday, we have 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This is very like let loose and celebrate kind of energy. It's a good day to get together with your friends. It's a good day to make new friends. It's a good day to connect with people on an emotional level. So I don't know, like, I just keep seeing like a big get together with, like, you know, friends, family, whatever it is. This is a great day for that. I'm also seeing, like, if you see someone and you are like thinking something good about them, like I'm thinking of, like, someone comes up with an idea and it's a really, really good idea and you admire them for that idea, tell them. Say something. If you see someone, you know, at the grocery store and you really like their outfit, tell them. Or, you know, whatever it is. Like, if you're thinking something about someone that's like if you're thinking a compliment, it should come out of your mouth. Saying nice things about people, you know, giving someone a compliment, praising someone, even if it's someone you don't know, even if it's something that seems like super silly or like it doesn't matter, that can seriously make their whole week. okay? Like, I just feel like if we're thinking good things, those good things should come out of our mouths. Like, we should start sharing that shit more. I don't want to speak, I can't speak for everyone when I say this, but I know that in general, we tend to not say the good things because we're worried about how it's going to be perceived. Or, you know, we're worried about seeming weird or creepy or something like that. But we're so quick to share the bad things. You know what I mean? It's like, in general, will talk shit before we will open our mouths to give someone a compliment. And that is not okay. All right, it's not okay. So just wanted to put that out there. Friday, Friday's a day for making connections and re-establishing the current connections that we have. So it's a good day for friends, for friendship, for making new friends, for, you know, connecting with our friends that we already have. It's a day to socialize and, you know, get with your people and, you know, be with your people. Just, Friday's a fun day. Friday's a nice day. So yeah, I'm going to pull 2 cards and I'm going to lump Saturday and Sunday in together, because it's the weekend. The weekend as a whole, and you know what? It seems like the weekend just all blurs together anyway. It's just, you blink and the whole thing's gone. So, oh my God. Okay. We have 9 of Swords and we have 2 of Wands. Okay? 9 of Swords and 2 of Wands. So this 9 of Swords is a card of like stress and worry and tripping really hard over some shit that's not, usually when this card comes up, it's not real, it's not real shit that we're tripping over. It's hypothetical shit. It's shit that we're worried might happen, but it hasn't happened yet. Or, you know, we're worried about what the outcome of a situation is going to be. This might be like worry about what's coming on the following Monday. Just, don't let it ruin your weekend. Okay? I feel like it's got big potential to ruin your weekend, and you should not let it. Okay? Worry is literally a waste of time. It's not going to change the outcome of the situation. Action is what's going to change the outcome of the situation. Okay? And if it's not within your control, you can't do anything anyway. So what is the point of stressing out over it? Seriously, what is the point of stressing out? This 2 of Wands, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made, and it's a little bit of a hard decision. Whenever this card comes up, keep in mind that it might be tempting to go for the payoff in the short term. So whatever decision is coming up, this is like, you can choose between, you know, a short-term solution or a little bit of a more difficult long-term solution. Go for the long-term, because focusing on short-term solutions, that problem's just going to resurface. It's going to come back. It's like putting a Band-Aid over a leaky pipe. You know what I mean? It's going to fix the situation today. It might hold that water back for today, but it's going to eventually break, and you're going to be dealing with the same problem all over again. So first of all, over the weekend, like I feel like because there's that pause in business, because it's kind of a quiet period, it allows us to sit there and just worry. You know what I mean? Like, we're not occupied with the problems of the week. So we're able to sit there and just focus and focus and focus and focus on this thing that's stressing us out. Just work on a long-term solution, okay? And don't let it ruin your weekend, because this coming up for the weekend, like it's big potential to take up your entire weekend. And I feel like we got off on such a good start on Friday with this, fun gatherings and friends and lovely company and probably some wine. And now Saturday, Sunday comes along and we're just stressed as fuck. And we're worrying about the outcome of a situation that, we can't fix it over the weekend anyway. Okay, so there you have it. That's what we have for this coming week. I feel like there's a lot going on here. If you need personalized help, if you need specific help with your specific situation, I do offer readings. I will post the link. If you're watching this on Instagram, it's in my bio. I do schedule readings. I do live over the phone and on Skype video call, and I also offer email readings. I can help you with your specific situation. Okay. Aside from that, don't forget that today is Manifestation Monday, and I'm doing my free manifestation ritual. So, that damn coffee creamer. Instagram and Facebook, look for my post this morning about Manifestation Monday, and read the instructions on how to participate. It is free to participate. I will help you manifest your goals this week. Okay. Aside from that, if you're still watching, thank you for watching the whole thing. I know this one was particularly long. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.